Hello everyone, this is Chandrasekhar welcoming you all to this incredibly wonderful and an interesting The Daily Dose series for civil and mechanical engineers. As you all know, in this series we discuss an important concept or sometimes a question and try to make it simple and easier for you to understand. So in today's session, I will be talking about a simple concept yet important concept of fluid mechanics, that is the mechanism of rising of hot air balloon, right? So the concept of hot air balloon is related with the density. So before I start my session, let me quickly introduce myself. I am mechanical engineering graduate from IIT Delhi and having more than 10 years of teaching experience in the field of GATE, IES and PSUs. So as the rising of hot air balloon is related with the fundamental property of the fluid, that is density. So what exactly is the density? As you all know, density of a substance is nothing but the ratio of mass and volume. So the mass per unit volume is called as density, or we can also call it as mass density. But in case of a liquid, the variation of density is quite negligible. The variation is so small, we can ignore the variation and we can consider the density of a liquid to be constant. But in case of a gas, if we talk about the gases, the density of a gas highly depends on its temperature as well as its pressure, right? So density of a gas is not constant. For an example, density of air. If we talk about density of air, that is almost 1.2 kg per meter cube at a specified temperature and pressure condition. As we change the temperature and pressure conditions for the air, then the density will definitely change. So let us first understand how the density of a gas varies with temperature and pressure. If we take a specified volume and contain a gas in it, then if we increase the temperature of a gas in the specified volume, what happens? By increasing the temperature of the gas, the molecules of the gas will start moving away from each other. At higher temperature, the molecules move away from each other, and due to which the number of molecules in a specified volume decreases. And due to decrease in the number of molecules in this specified volume, the mass of the gas will also decrease in a fixed volume. So due to decrease in mass, we can say the density of the gas decreases with increase in temperature. So if we take hot air, so can we say density of hot air is lesser, because hot air is having higher temperature, the density will be lesser. So the density of hot air will be less than the density of cold air, right? And that is the reason behind rising of a hot air balloon. How? Inside the balloon, the air taken is at higher temperature. It is hot air. And due to which the density of inside air, which is hot, is less. The density will be less, or we can say it becomes lighter compared to the outside atmospheric air, which is colder. So because of hot air becoming light due to low density, it rises in upward direction, right? It start moving, the hot air balloon will start moving in upward direction. Now let us try to understand how the pressure affects the density of a gas. If we increase the pressure, as the pressure of a gas increases, the molecules come closer to each other in a specified volume. The molecules come closer to each other. When the molecules come closer to each other, then more molecules will be accommodated in that particular specified volume. More molecules implies more mass. So the mass increases at increase in pressure, and due to which the density of the gas also increases at higher pressure. Similarly, if we reduce the pressure of the gas, the density of the gas will decrease. By decreasing the pressure of the gas, the density of the gas will also decrease. That is how it affects the density of a gas. So when the balloon, hot air balloon rises, so with height, the outside atmospheric pressure will start decreasing. As the height increases, I am talking about the outside air, the outside air with the height, the outside air pressure will start decreasing, and due to decrease in pressure of the outside air, the density of outside air will also start decreasing. The density of inside air was lesser, but with the height, the density of outside air will also start decreasing. So there will be a moment comes when the density of inside hot air becomes almost equal to the density of outside cold air because of low pressure. The density of outside air will decrease. So at that moment when the density of inside air and the outside air become equal, almost equal, then the balloon will stuck at that location, right? And if we can decrease the temperature of inside air by any means, so due to decrease in temperature of the inside air, the density of inside air again start increasing because the temperature inversely related with the density. So by decreasing the temperature of the inside air, if it make the inside air cooler, then the density of inside air becomes more than the outside atmospheric air. It becomes heavier, the inside air becomes heavier, and due to which the balloon which is containing the heavier air will start coming back to the ground. And that is the phenomena of rising and coming back of the hot air balloon. I hope you guys have understood and enjoyed the session. See you in such session in the next video. Till then, enjoy, take care, have a good day guys. Thank you very much.